Rikers now!
Close Rikers now!
Close Rikers now!
My name is G.M.A.C.C, also known as Trife Gangster. I am formerly incarcerated. I'm the CEO and founder of G.M.A.C.C Incorporated, like she said, gangsters, thank you, making astronomical community changes. And standing with me is some of the formerly incarcerated individuals. My staff is made up of 82% of formerly incarcerated people. I've been through the system and I decided to make a change. I'm also currently running as an independent candidate for Brooklyn Borough President in this upcoming election in November. So if you want to see a vote matter, vote McFadder, because these people don't care. So I'm going to go back to why I'm here. When Assemblyman came up to me, he said, he advised you to look at a documentary from 1994. He said because it was the same back then. When he said that, the chills in my body just came up. Because I was there. In 1994 at the age of 16, where I joined the Bloods, because there's so much violence in there, and I was attacked, and I attacked back, and then that was my life from there. Because the system did that to me. But let me tell you, let me tell you what happened though. As soon as I entered Rikers, because you understand how long this has been going on. We're not here to play, we don't want to talk no more. De Blasio, because he's a big slut, excuse my language. This is how we feel when we're in the streets. We don't bite our tongue. Shut it down, De Blasio. But he don't care. He's worried about the millions that he's trying to make as he get up out of here. Y'all understand what we're talking about? He worried about setting up his family. He worried about trying to figure out how they gonna get that money that his wife blew. That they hid off somewhere and nobody holding him accountable for. Let's talk about that. But he got money to put more security on Rikers Island, and you got all these organizations out here fighting for resources. That's what less is more is. Less incarceration, more services. Less incarceration, more programs. Less incarceration, and we don't say more police. Because while we fought to defund police, our city council passed and gave them another $200 million. I hope y'all paid attention to that. Right in the middle of us fighting for resources. But when I went to Rikers in 1994, I went through central booking. Go look at central booking right now. When you leave here, go. Just go right to central booking and see what it look like in there. See what it look like in there. And I was in there for 7 days. And you're supposed to see the judge within 24 hours. And they didn't care, that's the system. And when I got to Rikers, they put you in the pens. You got to stand in the pens, and you tired. And I was so tired, they was calling my name. I ain't hear the officer call my name. And somebody woke me up, like, your name McFadder. I was like, yeah. So I went to the officer and said, yeah, you called me, I'm McFadder. You didn't hear me call you? No, I didn't hear you call me. I'm a young 16-year-old, I'm tired. You don't fucking talk to me. Like, what? He slapped me. I slapped him back. Facts what happened, saying it's the facts. They sent the turtles in, and the turtles beat me up. Research the history of the turtles on Rikers Island. Because they've been advocating violence for years, not knowing how to deal with us in those systems. But that was in 1994. Nothing has changed. But I changed my life and I decided to go back into the system. So me working, unfortunately, I have a contract with the mayor's office to do work in my community. It wasn't through him, it was through advocates in the community. He doesn't care about our work. He doesn't care about none of us. I'm telling you that it's a fact. Call him out. So what we saying is when we in the system and I'm going through this and I'm seeing what's happening, I said I gotta go back in here and be part of the solution. So they asked me to go in there, we went through the facilities, we went in OBCC. I was in OBCC, I said I was in there before, but I want to see what it looked like now before I can tell you how we can provide services to these brothers in here. And they got a unit where they locked in. These supposed to be the most violent individuals who allegedly have assault on staff and inmates. And when they come out their cell, they're shackled in the middle of middle of the day room with their ankles to a bench. This is their time out of their cells. I want you to understand the system. So I want you to understand this is systematic things that they're not pointing out to you. So normally I'll be talking, I'll be going, I stick to my time. But excuse me, because this holds dear to my heart. That Rikers needs to be shut when? When they say get back, we say fight back.